Dear beloved soul, it's no coincidence that you're reading these words right now. There's a powerful divine orchestration behind your presence here, a quiet whisper from the universe, gently nudging you towards something significant. Your spirit, whether you realize it or not, has been calling out for guidance, for truth, for comfort. And today, the angels are answering. In this very moment, unseen forces are surrounding you with a message wrapped in divine love, a message long awaited by the deepest parts of your heart. Subscribe today to never miss the divine guidance that your soul has been waiting for. You've carried so much lately, haven't you? That heaviness inside, the one that makes your chest tighten in the middle of the night, has weighed down your spirit for what feels like ages. You've spent sleepless nights questioning your worth, wondering if true love really exists, or if it's something just meant for others. There's a lingering ache that whispers doubts and feeds your fear. Will I ever be truly seen, truly loved? These are not just passing thoughts, they are the deep cries of your soul, echoing in the silence and seeking real answers. But beloved, please understand this. Your aching heart hasn't gone unnoticed. The universe has seen every tear, felt every wave of loneliness that rolled over you in quiet moments. Your guardian angels have been there always, witnessing every prayer, every plea you whispered into the stillness when no one else was listening. In your darkest moments, when you felt utterly invisible, their light was present, embracing you gently from the realm beyond. This journey of waiting, of hoping, of sometimes nearly giving up, was never empty. Even when it seemed like nothing was changing on the surface, so much was unfolding behind the scenes. There's a divine rhythm to your life, a sacred plan that is playing out exactly as it should, even when it's hard to see from where you stand. The waiting has not been wasted time. It has been preparation, a tender, intentional season of growth, of healing, and of soul refinement. Share this video with one friend who needs this message. It could be the light they need right now. Inside of you lives a strength you often underestimate. Despite the heartbreak, the disappointment, the many moments you were tempted to give up, you kept going. You still believed in love, that hope, that tiny flame you protected against every storm, is why your angels are now drawing close with a message of transformation. Something sacred is aligning just for you, and your faith has been the quiet force calling it forward. You have wondered again and again whether someone will ever truly see the real you, the soft parts, the raw truth, the radiant soul hidden beneath your everyday self. You've questioned whether anyone could ever fully embrace your depth, your complexity, your quiet strength, and your angels are here to assure you, in the most loving voice, yes, you are already deeply seen. Yes, there is someone coming who will see you clearly, more than you've ever been seen before. Their arrival won't feel forced or distant. It will feel like a breath you've been holding finally being released. A calm recognition that washes over you, signaling that everything is finally falling into place. But before that moment arrives, your soul needed to reach this point of readiness. You needed to hear this, to remember your worth, and to be reminded that everything, every detour, every tear was leading you home. So, dearest heart, stay open. Let this message settle deep within you like sunlight warming your skin after a long winter. Allow the knowing to take root. You are not alone, and your journey has great meaning. Something sacred is unfolding, and your spirit has always been a part of it. Trust that this moment, this message, and your beautiful heart are all part of a divine dance that is now moving you closer to the love your soul has always been destined to receive. Click Super. Thanks to show appreciation if this message stirred your heart or gave you clarity. There comes a time in every soul's journey when the veil begins to lift, when what once seemed confusing or chaotic begins to make sense in the quiet. You're stepping into that sacred moment now. What you once perceived as brokenness is being revealed as divine sculpting. The cracks in your heart, the ones you tried so hard to hide, are actually where the light has been entering all along. Your angels are guiding you to see what they've always known. Within you lies a radiant, unshakable strength that even pain couldn't destroy. You've survived things you never thought you would. You've held yourself together when everything around you was falling apart. Do you see the miracle in that? Do you see the warrior soul that lives inside you? The universe isn't asking you to become someone new. It's helping you remember who you've always been beneath the doubt and heartbreak. This message isn't about changing yourself. It's about awakening to your truth. You're already more than enough. You're divinely equipped. You are sacred. A small gesture like a super thanks helps us spread more healing to those in spiritual need. You may not have realized it, but in your loneliest moments, you've been cradled by divine energy. There were times when you didn't know how you made it through the day, but you did. That was your higher self rising. That was the divine within you carrying you forward when your human heart felt like it couldn't go on. It's time you recognize that this strength is not just survival, it is your birthright. It is proof that the universe has always been moving with you, not against you. Right now, your angels are asking you to release the weight of needing to prove your worth. You've spent so long trying to be enough for others that you forgot you were born worthy. The divine is reminding you to stop measuring your light against someone else's reflection. Your path is unique. Your calling is real. And every moment up to now, every trial, every tear has prepared you for the next sacred chapter that is about to begin. As you awaken to this truth, your energy will begin to shift. You'll notice how people respond differently to you. Not because you've changed who you are, but because you've remembered your power. You'll carry yourself differently, speak with more clarity, move through the world with more grace. This is what divine alignment looks like. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's just a quiet knowing in your chest that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your connection to the divine is not something you have to earn. It's something that has always been a part of you. The signs, the synchronicities, the gentle nudges you've felt, those weren't coincidences. They were love notes from the universe. A feather falling in your path, a song playing at just the right time, a message like this one appearing exactly when your soul needed it most. Each is a reminder that you are deeply loved and eternally guided. There is a sacred fire within you that no storm can extinguish. It may have flickered in the wind, dimmed under pressure, but it never went out. That fire is the essence of your spirit, resilient, luminous, divine. Your angels are tending to that flame right now, fanning it gently until it rises and burns brightly once again. You are not walking this path alone. Divine energy is surrounding you, flowing through you, anchoring you in light. So breathe, dear soul. Let yourself soften, let the pain melt, and the self-doubt fall away. You are not who the world told you to be. You are who the universe created with purpose, with intention, and with love. The divine doesn't make mistakes, and you, exactly as you are in this moment, are part of something infinitely greater than you've imagined. You're not just finding your strength, you're finally remembering it. Support with super thanks if this content speaks truth to your journey. You're helping it reach others too. You're entering a sacred space in time where the divine is preparing to pour blessings into your life. These are not random or coincidental gifts. These are manifestations aligned with your highest truth, timed perfectly with your soul's readiness. All the waiting, the wondering, the quiet prayers whispered into the dark, it has not been in vain. You are not forgotten. In fact, the universe has been orchestrating unseen miracles behind the scenes just for you. Right now, your angels are surrounding you, gently urging you to open your heart to receive. Too often we block the flow of blessings by doubting they're meant for us. But your blessings don't come because you've earned them. They come because they've always belonged to you. All that's required is your willingness to say yes, to believe again, even if it's just a flicker of hope that refuses to die. That tiny spark is enough. Your faith, even when fragile, is what activates divine movement. There are sacred opportunities headed your way. doors that only your energy can unlock. These may appear in unexpected ways: a sudden invitation, a conversation that shifts your perspective, a gentle pull toward a new direction. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the inner nudges, and the divine timing of events. Nothing is random now. Everything you experience from this moment forward is part of a greater unfolding. You are aligned with your destiny more than ever before. Become a member of this channel to access deeper insights and exclusive spiritual content. You might feel the energy changing around you, an increase in synchronicities, dreams that feel more vivid, or a strange yet comforting sense that something good is coming. That's because it is. Your soul can already sense what your eyes have yet to see. Don't be afraid to dream again. Don't silence your desires to be realistic. The universe is not bound by logic. It operates in love, grace, and divine purpose. Your dreams are seeds the universe planted in your heart for a reason. You are being asked now to trust deeply, not in guarantees, but in the goodness of the unseen. Trust that the delays were divine protection. Trust that the silence was sacred preparation. Trust that what is for you will never pass you by. Even if the path curves or pauses, it still leads you to what's meant for you. This is your time to say yes to healing, to joy, to abundance, to love in all its forms. You are no longer surviving. You are ready to thrive. The divine doesn't give lightly. When you are blessed, it's not just for you. It's meant to ripple through others. You are a vessel for light, and your abundance will overflow into every space you touch. Your success will inspire others to rise. Your healing will awaken others to their own journeys. Your joy will be contagious. That's why your blessings are sacred. They are part of a divine chain reaction, one that starts with your willingness to receive. Send a super chat or sticker if you're watching live. Your support is a light for this community. So breathe in this truth. You are ready. You are worthy. You are enough, not just to witness miracles, but to live within them. Let the universe show you how much you are loved. Let it surprise you, delight you, and restore your faith in the goodness of life. You've been giving so much of yourself for so long. Now it's your turn to be poured into, to be uplifted, to be celebrated. The heavens are rejoicing over your courage, your growth, and your unwavering spirit. If your soul feels this message, affirm it out loud. I am open to divine blessings. I trust the timing of my life. I am ready to receive. Let these words anchor you in the truth that everything you seek is already seeking you. You don't have to chase what's divinely yours. Just rise, shine, and let it find you. You have walked through the shadows and now carry the wisdom of your wounds. Every pain you endured, every tear you shed, and every moment you questioned your worth has shaped you into someone powerful beyond measure. The divine did not allow you to break. It allowed you to bend so you could rise stronger, rooted in deeper truth. And now, the same light that once guided you is flowing through you. You have become the light for others. Your super thanks is more than a gift. It's a seed of gratitude that blesses others. You may not realize it, but your presence alone carries healing. There are people who feel safer, seen, and more hopeful simply by being around you. That is not by accident. You've earned that grace through your own journey. You radiate a frequency that says, it's okay to begin again. And because of that, you are now a vessel of encouragement, a sacred mirror showing others their own divine beauty. You are a walking prayer answered, not just for yourself, but for others still searching. Your words carry more weight now. Your silence speaks volumes. You've become intentional, guided not by fear, but by purpose. You no longer chase validation or force outcomes. Instead, you move with quiet confidence, knowing the divine has already gone before you. You've been refined, not just to shine, but to illuminate paths for those still wandering in darkness. That is your divine responsibility now, not to fix others, but to stand as proof that healing is possible. You are being elevated for a purpose greater than your own comfort. This next chapter of your life will be about legacy. It will be about impact. You'll see how your story becomes the survival guide for someone else. You'll realize that even your mistakes are sacred, your past holds power, and your presence is divine strategy. You didn't just make it through, you've become the map for others to follow. You are the living evidence that miracles are real. Let your support ripple outward. Super Thanks fuels more videos filled with light and hope. The divine trusts you. That's why you've been given this calling. You'll find people coming to you for wisdom, for comfort, and for guidance. Not because you have all the answers, but because your energy feels like home. You've cultivated peace within yourself, and now others will be drawn to it. You don't need to perform or prove anything. Just be. Your authenticity is your ministry, your wholeness is your offering, and your light is enough. You are not meant to walk alone anymore. The divine is aligning your soul tribe, those who will support you, uplift you, and co-create a life of purpose alongside you. These are people who recognize your spirit, not your status. They see your heart, not your hustle. You are being divinely connected to those who match your frequency and honor your growth. These connections are sacred and lasting, and they will mirror your own transformation. If this resonates, Super Thanks is the perfect way to say, I received this. As you continue to rise, never forget how far you've come. Stay humble in your strength and soft in your power. The journey doesn't end here. It expands. You will evolve again, deeper and higher. You'll be stretched, not to break you, but to expand your capacity to hold even more light. Trust that the divine will equip you for everything you are called to do. You will not be alone. You will not be forsaken. You are the chosen vessel, and the heavens rejoice because you said yes. Feeling uplifted? A Super Thanks helps us create more content to raise collective vibrations. Take a deep breath and affirm this truth. I am the light. I am the way for others to see hope. I walk in divine purpose and radiate sacred truth. Let that be your vow as you step into the next level of your calling. You are not who you were. You are who the divine always knew you would become. And now, it's time for the world to see it too. Let this be your sign. Click Super. Thanks to claim and support your spiritual journey. Subscribe and grow with us as we walk a path of truth, healing, and higher purpose. You've been through the fire, through storms no one else could see, and yet here you are, still standing, still loving, still hoping. What once seemed like a never-ending cycle of pain has now led you to a place of peace. Not the kind that comes from having everything perfect, but the kind that grows from being whole. The divine has not only restored you, it has renewed your spirit. You have been redeemed, fully, beautifully, eternally. The bridges that were burned in pain are now being rebuilt through grace. You'll see relationships you thought were lost begin to find new ground. People who once misunderstood you may start to see your heart clearly. Forgiveness will replace bitterness. Not because you forget, but because you now understand the sacred power of letting go. Healing doesn't always mean reunion, but in some cases, divine timing brings souls back together in healthier, holier ways. You'll begin to feel more at home in yourself than ever before. No longer seeking approval from others, you'll realize your connection to the divine has always been enough. Your inner child is no longer abandoned, but embraced. Your past self no longer ashamed, but celebrated for surviving. You've made peace with all the parts of you that once fought for attention. Now they walk together in unity. You are whole, not in spite of your journey, but because of it. Giving through Super Chat or stickers helps these messages keep flowing during lives. And because you are whole, love will find you in the most unexpected and beautiful ways. Love that reflects your light. Love that honors your truth. It may come from a familiar soul or arrive in a completely new form, but it will be divine. You won't need to chase it or earn it. It will simply recognize you because it's aligned with your healed heart. This love will not complete you. It will complement you. And together, you'll create something sacred. In this season, everything that once felt delayed will begin to flow. Doors that were shut will now open, not because you forced them, but because you are ready. You are walking in alignment, your steps are ordered, and the universe is conspiring to fulfill the promises that once felt distant. What's ahead is not a reward for your suffering. It's the manifestation of your faith. You believed even when it hurt. Now that belief is becoming reality. Support through Super Thanks helps us create without limits. Thank you for your light. You will be reunited not just with people, but with your purpose. The dreams you laid down in fear are being returned to you with fresh vision. You will see why certain things had to fall apart, for something far more divine to come together. You are being placed exactly where you're meant to be, surrounded by souls who get it, guided by a love that doesn't fade, and held by a force that never left you, not even for a second. The divine is singing over you now, rejoicing in your return, not to perfection, but to your true self. You are not broken. You are beloved. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Everything you've walked through was preparing you for this chapter of grace. You don't have to strive anymore, just receive. Receive the love, the healing, the favor, and the joy that has always been waiting for you to come home to yourself.